Hello and welcome back to Punisher's Party People. Here we are, we're going to be talking about the HK Army Expand Roller Gear Bag. This is a big honkin' chunky boy and we're going to see what all I can fit inside of it. I'm going to keep it kind of realistic, kind of like what do you need to actually go and play, what will fit in this bag. I'm not going to go grabbing like a million things and overstuffing it because I still have to sell this to somebody. Don't make me bust any zippers, but if you guys like this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because I know when you haven't. Trust, I'm like Santa, I'm always watching. And if you like anything that you see in this video, do check the link in the description. I'll list everything out, and you can buy it from there right here at Punisher's. See you after the intro. I'm so free. Alright, so you just played a whole day of paintball, you have your new HK Army gear bag, you're going to put all your stuff away, pack it all up, put it in its little cases that it has, and get it all shipped off and ready to go. So I'll start here with my Planet Eclipse LV2. Love this thing. And if you notice, guys, I did go with gear that is relatively somewhat oversized, and that was on purpose because I wanted to just make sure that, that we're really being dramatic and being extra and getting a real good kind of image on what all this can take. So I'm going to get this plastic out of here. And actually, no, before I even go with putting gear away, I'm just going to point out two big pockets here, and I myself have not gone through this yet. So this is going to be a live first look for me at what actually is in here. So this one, just a big open pocket. Like, I mean big. Like, that's my whole hand and wrist is gone, disappeared, eaten alive. Got Velcro on the side here to put any patches and personalization. A little bit of the mole or molly kind of style stuff here so you can hang anything off of it if you want to. I'm going to check inside of this one. Is it the same on the interior? Yes, that will be the same inside. With this bag also, you will get, this side is going to be the one that has the wheels, but it also has a carrying handle here so you can pick it up straight up if you want to, because the other one is over here so you can lift it straight. Now if I do lift this a little bit, this is where you have your pull-out carry handle that has a button to pull out and then push back in. It does have a hard sled underneath, which I like. Makes me feel much more secure about when I'm kind of throwing this thing around and sliding it into the back of a truck. If I open it though, what's super cool is it has backpack straps with a clip in the front. So if it's super muddy at whatever event you're at, a lot of these NXL events do end up being kind of a mud show. You can actually just like, instead of dragging your bag through it and killing your arm, pulling your shoulder out if you're a paintball player who can't dive and you busted it 3 times, just pick that thing up. Just don't hit the wall, but pick the bag up and just walk your stuff on through, not worrying about getting mud all over it before you have to. Also, just to point out, just like these pockets over here, there's 2 more on the other side. So you have 4 large pockets on the outside. I'm gonna check the top. No, so the top doesn't have any additional pockets up here on the outside. On the inside though, you do have this big open mesh pocket, which is really nice. This is where I would put like keys, like my phone, my like wallet, kind of stuff like that. Just keep it right up there so you can seal the bag. Nobody can see it when you're away from your bag. So we'll look inside the bag, see what kind of pockets and pouches we have here. You have a big mesh pocket on this side that has 2 zippers. Okay, so it can open either side. It is divided in the middle. Then you have on the other side another pocket, and that is not divided. It is very soft on the inside. Has a lot of felt and kind of very cushy thing, so I'd imagine that's where you can stick extra markers if you don't have a case for them, or barrels. I would put barrels in there, maybe your tank, so you don't scratch it up. I would love to put my tank there. It has a big Velcro strap in there as well on this side, so I would imagine that is definitely for strapping down your tank, keeping it from going anywhere in transit. Now this is the HK Expand bag, let's keep that in mind. So this part over here opens up, and it does punch out this way. So you can expand the bag, put even more stuff in it, or if you're me, I probably won't do that, but I'll use this portion as kind of a weatherproof part for my cleats. That's what I would most likely do, is put my things that are gonna be extra filthy, other than, you know, like your jersey, your pants, those are obviously gonna be filthy, but your cleats get gnarly when you're done playing. So I would recommend putting your cleats in that expand portion of the bag. But keep looking inside here for other pockets. Don't think there's another one there. Although, okay, so this top portion here, yep. And even, wow, that has it marked too. Guys, that's really cool. So this is specifically for your goggles, and this is just the expand, so you do that side. So yeah, this is huge, very open. So if you don't have a case for your goggles like I do with my Carbon Zeros here, then you can just stick them right in there. It'll keep it all nice and protected. Really cool, like kind of microfiber-y kind of feeling to some of that material. Love that. So this bag is huge, tons of space, really flat so you can put stuff down. I will say, you can feel the bars underneath for your pull-out handle. So just be careful if you go smashing stuff in there. It's not going to sit perfectly flat unless it kind of fits across them. But yeah, guys, after looking into all this, I think I would like to start trying to stuff this bag. So I already took my barrel off. Now I'm going to put my barrel in half. And it's planted a clip, so it's going to go the opposite way of what I'm used to. There we go. Look at that. All right. All right, got that apart. Open my case here. And this is normal. This is what most people do at the end of their day when they're done playing. It's just easier to toss everything in a bag, toss the bag in the car, and then forget about it for a week. Because paintball players are gross and they don't do laundry. So I'm going to put this down here. Barrel back. Barrel tip for my S63 is going to go up there. Oop. Wrench is here. Also, I might have misspoken. This is an LV2. Grab my actual marker. Put her in there. Beautiful. Just that lube that's not quite sitting flat for me. There we go. Alright, we'll zip this bad boy up. Since this is flat, I'd recommend putting this probably on the bottom. So I'm going to put it right under here, kind of towards the front. Alright, next up, I will take, this is Joel's Humongous 90 SL2 from Ninja. I'm going to put in the tank space, get it all strapped down. Straps over top. That is in there, guys. That is not going anywhere. Next up, let's put some soft stuff in, shall we? My Exalt knee pads. By the way, like I said, none of this gear is actually mine. I'm just grabbing the biggest stuff I could possibly find just to make sure that this thing can really fit everything. So we got our knee pads. Let's next do arm pads. HK Army Crash CTX arm pads. They're going to fit nicely. Honestly, right on top, just right next to it. I still have a nice flat layer here to keep putting stuff into. Oh, what would go well next? So I'll take my Spire 5, nice little blue and white colorway that we color swap for somebody. I actually think this is really nice. This is a really good colorway. My mom would love it. The Penn Stater. That can fit kind of just right up here in the corner. And if you notice, guys, there's still plenty of like rim, like wall space up here for more stuff. So that's super cool. Grab my HK Army joggers. There. I'll fold them a little bit, kind of nice. And that should fit nice right there. Just grabbed a basic HK Army Hostile jersey. Hostile line. I do like the colors that they make with these things. Put that on top. Grabbed a pack that I do find to be a little bigger, which is the HK Army 0GX. Has a very wide frame and very thick padding, which feels super nice. Definitely takes up some room. So let's see if this thing can hack it. So far, we're looking pretty good. But my concern right now is this mask and this gigantic mask bag that we have. Can it fit? So I'm gonna try to close this. For now, I'll try to keep the straps inside. Or did it? Okay, no, so it won't zip with the straps inside. Okay. Important note, it will not zip with at least that strap inside. Or either of them. Nope. Alright, so get this strap outside. Get out of here. So first, let's see if we can get this to zip. I'm not struggling. There's plenty of room yet in there. Alright, let's come up to this goggle portion here. So what I can feel is the hard plastic from the handle that pulls out, because it has to have a border of some kind, right? But this pushes in super far, so give it a shot. Okay. It's not super duper loving how big this case is. I think I might take these out really quick. I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm just going to take it out. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. I'm going to put this down and away. Carbon Zero Pro. So just the mask itself seems to fit in there just fine. I can close that. I'll even zip it for you. So just got to kind of fold the padding in. Yeah, that's all I had to do is just fold in the padding. They really went hard with the padding. They didn't want any of your stuff to get messed with or get gunked up at all. So the padding really pushes in on itself. So there you have it. I didn't even have to use the expand portion to fit all of like the basics of what I would need. There's still plenty of room in here for my cleats to go. Guys, this thing's pretty sweet, honestly. This is the real deal. I currently use the Virtue High Roller, I believe it is. I don't have issues with it at all, but man, I gotta tell you, when that thing eventually does kick the bucket, because nothing lasts forever, I wouldn't be surprised if I was looking into getting the HK Army Expand roller gear back. Because again, guys, like, I still have all of these side pockets. There's nothing in them, and there's plenty of room for this thing to squish around. There's plenty of room still on top here to put more stuff in there. This whole expand portion that I have yet to touch. I will note, if you're gonna use the expand and really fill this thing out, I would doubt that it can go up on its wheels then and still successfully roll. I wouldn't want to risk that, because then you're just dragging fabric along the ground and you're gonna tear it open. I don't care how nice the bag is, that won't take long to tear open, especially with how rocky some paintball kind of areas can be, and like staging areas where you're parking. So if you're gonna use the expand, I would then just commit to wearing it as a backpack, which would be very easy to do. This whole thing is super flat. It is a little padded in here too, so in case you have any kind of barrel ends or a fill nipple sticking out, you're not really gonna feel that kind of pressing on you. And I'll flip this around so you guys can see the other side, and this Velcro that is just like the other side as well. So very symmetrical, very nice, really digging this. Yeah. If you guys like this video and if you love Punishers, please make sure to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, let us know how we did, and yeah, use the link in the description to get anything that you saw in this video right here at Punishers Paintball. See you in the next one. I'm so free.